Will you accept this rose? Carl, the scientist is back. Liquid nitrogen is back. So are the kids. It's a school day and a makeup doubleheader to open the series between Indy and Toledo. Indy up 2-0 in the third. Hens strike back with Justin Henry Malloy. 2 away. Cannon Smith and Najigba can't make the snag. Corey Joyce scores. Ball gets away on the throw, too, so Parker Meadows is in as well. Tied 2-2. Later in the inning, same score. Andre Lipsius pops into right. This should end the inning. Total miscommunication. Nobody's got it. So the Hens have got 2 more runs and the lead. Indy adds a run by the 4th, but that's all. Hens take it 4-3, 5 innings for Reese Olson, 2 scoreless and hitless for Bryan's Matt Whistler. Miscues hurt Indy in Game 1. Not going to let Game 2 escape their grasp. Literally, Meadows pops into center. Josh Palacios gets down and dirty. They don't need the uniform tonight anyway. Top 5, Indy up 1-0. Smith and Jigba gets a hold of that one, and it's getting out of here. Off the Frickers building and on to St. Clair. Solo shot. 2 is enough for them. 7 in the 7th will do for good measure. Grant Cook drives in 2 more here. 3 in the game. Indy wins 9-0. Back at it again tomorrow. Matt Melzak, Jim Weber. Hens are 18-10. I guess you can't win them all, right?
All right, thanks. Back out here at Fifth Third Field. Jim, the way Game 2 ended kind of leaves you an odd taste in your mouth. Usually you're like, we split the doubleheader. That's great. But you know what? The way that second game ended certainly doesn't make it feel great today.
Well, after the doubleheader last week, when you tied the game in the last inning, you're thinking if it's 2-0, you got a shot. Next thing you know, it's 9-0. I mean, it's just one loss, but just the way it happened. So you try and erase that out of your mind. You did get a win in the first game. You get a split, and things are still looking good.
Matter of fact, it was a comeback in Game 1 for the Mud Hens that led them to a victory. They were trailing early in that game. They managed to turn that around and get the win.
Yeah, get that 4-3 win in the first game was huge. We had a lot of kids here once again, just under 9,000. They had a good time, even though it was a little bit chilly. Things got better weather-wise as the day wore on.
Yeah, it certainly did. Looked a lot better as the day went along. And you know what, though? It worked for Indianapolis, not so much for Toledo. But you look at Game 1, and I think you've got to look at the pitching side of things because Reese Olson now back-to-back went 4 innings last Wednesday during a day game. Did very well today. He goes 5 innings, gets that first AAA win. He pitched around some stuff today. And got it done, though, for the Mud Hens.
And I just wonder with that 5-inning appearance, if we'll see more starters at least go that far and have a chance to grab a win here and there. I know it's not the most important thing in minor league baseball as far as the wins go for pitchers. Pitching coaches have always told me, in the big leagues, they just want you to win. They don't care what your ERA is. But down here, you need a good ERA to kind of get there. So it's still been a pretty good start, and I think it's still going to be a good season.
Yeah, certainly. Even though the way that second game ended makes you feel weird. But you know what? It's just one game. You swipe it out, you throw it in the trash bin, and you just move on tomorrow. So that's a story from out here at Fifth Third Field. Send it back to you now in the studio.